Right, welcome back to another video. It's another day. We've got Lants EJ9 here for a KSwap. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, waiting for the rest of the guys to come down to do a few bits. But I'm going to get cracking with putting the loom into the car properly, as that's more of my specialties, expertise, them ones there. So here it is, the said EJ9. Currently it's in stance mode because when car slow, just lower it as much as you can. And we got bits lying around that we're going to fit today. So stay tuned and you'll see what we get up to. So this is how much we did last night. We got the engine in, not everything's tightened up yet, but we got the mounts in. Rear mount we still got to fit. Just like that. ECU wiring all hidden like OEM. We now have a fan fitted to the radiator. We're using the OEM EP.3 radiator on this one. We're going to fit the OEM plug so it just fits in like factory, and then we're going to mount it back in the car, change the clamp on the bottom here as they are rusty, and we have seen it fail when people start ripping on the car. A little update, it's been a few hours now. The fuel system's done. We're using the OEM fuel filter. We've got a line going straight to the rail. Then I've tried to do a little tuck system here. So if you notice, the fuel rail from there drops down, goes underneath, goes back up to the fuel pressure regulator, and then we've got a return down there that goes to the return. Bit of a mess at the moment. Majority of the stuff's done. All we've got left is drive shafts, shifter cables, change the oil filter, and then yeah, everything's pretty much done. Right, fuel pressure. So as you saw from the previous video that the boys sent over, car starts, but it only starts with a Honda Vert, which is a demobilized ECU. What we noticed was that the demobilizer kit that we've got from that online company, there it is. We don't know if it's faulty or the ECU we currently got is faulty, but it is a new day. We've done the hole for the shifter cables. This is how the engine bay looks like at the moment. A little bit of a mess, but it is getting along nicely. We've just done a nice little hole on the firewall right over there for the shifter cables to go through. Next is the radiator pipe. At the bottom, we'll fill it with a little bit of coolant, and we're going to go through that demobilizer thing one more time, see if it is a faulty item or if the wires are wrong. But I've wired these many times over the years. So we were having issues with the car starting. We noticed there's no engine management light turning on, and everyone said that it was something to do with the wiring that I did on the car. I just double checked all the wiring again. I know I did everything 100%. The only one we didn't wire up was the ELD. We then tried to crank the car. The car was cranking, didn't start. So one of the boys, they got a ECU off another one of our mates, which was demobilized, I think. That's a Honda Vert ECU. They fit it to the car started, and we noticed straight away the EML light come on the car. So we're trying to figure out if it was an ECU issue or a immobilizer kit issue that we purchased from eBay. Then a few days go by, Brandon uses his, we put Lants ECU into Brandon's EP.3, which is immobilized. Engine management light wasn't turning on. And then we put Brandon's ECU into Lants' car started straight away, so we knew it was an ECU issue. Luckily, one of our mates, George, he had one locally, which I picked up yesterday, and now we're going to bleed the coolant and do the first drive with the car as well.
See how it vibrates?
Right, this is what the Lants EJ9 looks like at the moment. We're just going to move it now. This will be the first proper drive to its new location. We will follow it. We do have a driver for the car, so he will drive it there, and then from there it will be taken to Delano built to get that Delano source exhaust built for it. And yeah, so we got a driver driving the car. So as you can see and hear, we're taking the EK down to the next unit so I can bring my car back. Video coming soon on that. But the driver's just driving Lants' car at the moment. We're testing. This is the first proper drive actually going up high in gears. Compared to when we drove it, we didn't actually go high, we just went first, second, third gear.